What's going on? Back at you guys with another late night discussion. In this late night discussion, guys, I want to talk about this. Going to be a public service announcement to the ladies. I don't know how many women out there watch the content, but you know, I know a lot of women. I know y'all go through a lot of hell because y'all always choosing knuckleheads and narcissists, and I know y'all always end up with the wrong dude. Because the dude that you attracted to is always an incarnation of Satan. But I just want to tell you, ladies, that there are some brothers out there, are some guys out here. Um, you know, Dude may not look like Jeremy Meeks. Dude may not be a sex symbol. You know, Dude may not make you wet like a waterfall. But there are some dudes out here. If you was to give them a chance, they'll work with you and you'll be able to build an empire with these men. I want some ladies to come comment on this presentation. I'm the type of guy, if a woman was to give me a chance, we can work together to build an empire. I'm not one of those types of men that's going to leech off a woman and try to take advantage. I'm not one of those type of dudes. I'm the type of man we can work together to build an empire. You know, um, a lot of ladies gotta understand just because a man is not your physical type and he don't make you wet like a waterfall, uh, that doesn't mean he's a horrible person. A lot of times a guy like that's the type of dude that you can work with. That's the type of dude that you can build an empire with. See, I'm the type of dude I'll work with you, you know, and we can reach the sky together, you know. That's the type of dude I am because I want to be successful. And it's not about being rich or nothing like that because most people not going to be rich. I just want to be comfortable. I want to take a trip to Anguilla. I want you to rub me down with the L'Occitane lotion and beat the drum, with the L'Occitane lotion. I want you to, make me blast off like a champagne bottle. That's the type of man that I am. I want to take a shower, and you can wash me with some Fico di Amalfi, Aqua de Parma shower gel. You know, that's the type of man that I am. I want you to massage me down in the bed and, feed me some French style cheesecake. That French style cheesecake is real. It's like silk when you eat it. It's so elegant. That's the type of man that I am. I want you to, massage me with the L'Occitane lotion. And we could take a shower together and, you know, um, you can bathe me in some Sadrat from L'Occitane, and you can use the back massage on me. Use the back scrubber. I gotta get me a back scrubber. I always wanted to take a shower with a woman and have her scrub my back with a back scrubber. See, that's the type of man that I am. You can give me some fellatio in the shower. You know, and we can do some real X-rated things. And we can work together and reach the clouds together. That's the type of dude that I am. So, what you ladies need to understand, just because a dude may not be your physical type, a lot of times these guys will work with you. They'll support you. They not gonna be a bum and just lay up in the house all day and do nothing. You know, a lot of these dudes that you don't find all that attractive, these are the type of dudes that would actually work with you. And because one thing about me, I believe in working with a woman. I'm not the type of man that's gonna sit up and leech off a woman and expect for her to take care of me. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not that type of dude at all. And a lot of these dudes that may not be your physical type, a lot of these dudes, these are the type of dudes that would really be faithful to you, and you'd really be able to work with these dudes. You know, um, so ladies, if you watching this presentation, Make sure you leave your comments. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know how you're feeling. Because sometimes I wonder, do women out there watch my content? I know dudes watch my content, but sometimes I wonder, are the ladies out there watching? If you ladies are watching, please comment on my presentation, because what you ladies don't understand is that it's a lot of guys out there that will treat you right. See the dude that you really find very attractive that make you wet like a waterfall. That's the dude that's gonna treat you wrong. That's the dude that's gonna give you hell. See the dude that he may not make your panties all wet. He may not ignite that fire and desire in you, but that's the type of dude that would actually be faithful to you and love you and treat you like the angelic queen that you are. That's what ladies need to understand. Um, because I would love for a woman to cook for me if I had a wife. Massage my sausage, with the L'Occitane lotion, the lavender L'Occitane lotion. Massage my kielbasa with that lotion. That French lotion is on the next level. But that's what I would love for my wife to do if I was a married man. We could eat some s'mores by the fireplace and drink some Cabernet Sauvignon, and dress up in some satin pajamas. See, that's the type of stuff I like. Watch a nice movie together. See, I like that intimate, grown and sexy type of stuff. You know, that's my type of vibe right there. You know, but I just want you ladies to know that just because a man doesn't ignite that fire and desire in you, that doesn't mean he's a terrible person. You know, you know, you know, a dude may not be the most attractive to you, but that don't mean he's a terrible person. That's what women of today need to understand. You know, just understand that just because a dude may not be your physical type initially, that doesn't mean he's a terrible person. That's what women need to wake up and understand today. Because you know what? A man that doesn't ignite that fire and desire in you, that could be a guy that will treat you better than any of those men that you really was attracted to. Because the dudes that you find very sexy, them the dudes that's gonna cause you hell. See, the dude that you don't find all that attractive, you may not find him to be hideous looking, but you just don't find him to be sexy. He don't ignite that fire and desire in you. What you fail to realize, a guy like that will do you right, and he'll be faithful. He'll treat you like the he'll treat you like he'll treat you like the woman that you are. He'll treat you like a woman should be treated. That's what you ladies need to understand. You know, because men, we're not as crucial when it comes to physical attraction as women. One thing I had to learn about women, they're very, very anal about a man's physical appearance, and that physical attraction is everything. That's why I say women are more anal when it comes to looks than men. Men are not as anal as women are. You know, a woman don't even have to look all that good. She could just have some nice lips and a nice behind. Men are not as anal when it comes to physical attraction as women. But that's just something for you ladies to think about. I hope you ladies see this presentation. You know, because this is what women need to really get in their head and understand. Um, a man that you're not all that attracted to, that's a dude that will be faithful to you. That's a dude that'll treat you good. And that's a dude that can be very deviant in the bedroom. See, a lot of these dudes that are not select men, ladies, are deviant men. So they'll really please you in the bedroom. So you should give these type of men a try. Don't knock a guy because he doesn't get you wet like a waterfall. You know, just because you don't find a guy all that attractive, just be open minded. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm the type of dude I'll work with a woman. I'm the type of dude I treat a woman good. I'm not gonna do you wrong. I'm the type of dude, I want to hit it from the back in the shower. You know, while we got some classical music or some Usher playing in the background. You know, that's the type of ride that I'm down for. But that's just something for you ladies to think about. That's been tonight's discussion. Um, and I hope that what I explained, I hope that will marinate on some woman's mind, and they'll be understanding because you got a lot of dudes out here who not bad people. They not bad people. It's just that women just don't feel that fire and desire for them. Women don't feel that sexual attraction for them. You know, and I just feel women need to just be more open minded. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. Ladies, I hope you watch this presentation. You guys have a good night. Happy Wednesday.